Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky at this.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb,
Going on
bomb.
reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, what's going on? Good morning, it is Monday, let's go. All the reckless delegation in the house, in the chat, I see you. We gotta talk because you lot are moving mad. You're moving mad. That's my thing. Listen, Man United fans are moving insane. They are. Right now, Rashford. We're talking Rashford, and what I'm getting is conflation in the people are conflating things in the fan base. There's a lot of people making a big mountain out of molehills, and they feel it's the right thing to do. And it doesn't make sense. And even the reason for it makes no sense because you don't even stand by the first action. People coming out talking, swinging, saying, treat him like Jadon Sancho. That's been the bar that I've heard from everyone, pillar to post. Treat him like Jadon Sancho. It's not fair. Jadon get treated like this. Bro, listen, there's so many ways to break this down. But Rashford is not Jadon Sancho. You have to understand that. The way Jadon Sancho was treated or the way Jadon Sancho ended, it wasn't good. This was not a, you know what? That was the best way to manage this club. That was the best way to handle the situation. Every situation is different and it must be dealt with differently. You've seen it. This is like management 101. You can't treat, bro, even as a parent, if I'm out here saying I gotta treat like everyone the same, I gotta treat my daughter the way I treat my nephew. No, it don't work like that because they have different personalities and they will respond differently. Why would I do that? We've heard it many, many times again when Fergie's come out and said, and yes, I know people don't want us to talk about Fergie and Ten Hag in the same breath, but right now I'm just talking about management. Fergie comes out and says, look, I would tell off Rooney when I really wanted to talk to Nani, but I knew that Rooney could manage it. So I'd give it, Rooney would get it when I get in at halftime. It will still, Nani would understand the message, but I'm not talking to him. Was Rooney the worst player on the pitch? Absolutely not. But I knew, I'm looking at, in the modern day football, I had to realize not anyone could get the hairdryer. Sometimes I might give it, but not all the time. Some players don't respond to that in the same way. Am I going to be a muggle and then just be there talking, saying, this is the right way to deal with it just because this is how I treated my man? He's not my man. Even when you look at the Jadon Sancho situation, because everyone brings up the Jadon and Ronaldo. Let's look at these Jadon and Ronaldo situations just to bring it back, because this is what we need to do to break down the whole Rashford scenario. And I'm not condoning Rashford missing training. I just want to let you guys understand this. Yeah, the manager stuck behind Jadon. Yeah, Jadon was a big part of his plans. Jadon goes through something mid-season. Jadon gets sent abroad to be with people that Ten Hag trust. He tries to put Jadon in a safe space, a safe environment. Has anyone got this treatment? Has anyone been sent away just to, get better? Get whatever you need. Clear your mind. Refocus on football and come back and give you all for the club when he's needed. We're talking about everyone getting this Jadon. No one's got that. No one. How many pros can you say, you know what? We're going to wait for him. He comes back. It's hugs on the touchline. When we talk about, and everyone's acting as if we know the whole, one thing we do know here is Ten Hag is going to back these players. He has been backing these players. Martial, the press have been in there for long saying, why ain't Martial start games? Why is Martial this? Why is Martial that? Has Ten Hag ever came out and cussed Martial? No, he has not. It's the first time he said, and what he said, is minor. What the guy said is minor. He didn't do enough. Yeah, this is it. He didn't do enough in training to be selected. Everyone acting like Ten Hag rinsed him. Everyone's acting like he said he didn't do enough in training. Small to be, he didn't do enough to be selected. Jaden, yeah, just to remind people, because people are getting this thing twisted. There was a way back as well. He said Jaden pinned the thing and he went and he left. Yeah. And he was not apologetic about it. So then he said, listen, he knows what he has to do. He does what he does. He's back. Case closed. Dismissed. It never happened. Now, if you want to use the Ronaldo situation, Ronaldo went home the first time. This is when you talk about being harsh. And then after, so this, Jaden's basically said, you're a liar, this, that, and the other, and kept it moving. Now, Jaden stopped playing, yeah, because there was a way back, a simple way back. Any other manager worth his salt, whatever you want to say, any other manager worth anything in world football is going to handle that situation like that. He's going to say, listen, bro, there's a way back. Just do this. He refused. Jaden refused and went to go back to his old club. Case closed. Ronaldo situation. He went with it was Jaden, Marshall, and Rashford. That's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do over Ronaldo. Didn't feel Ronaldo had the, could press the way he wanted to, whatever. Some will say it's a mistake. It is where it is. Ronaldo kind of, wasn't really happy at the club. The directives and that, and the chef, and the jacuzzi, and all these other things. Ronaldo turned up at Old Trafford not liking what he saw. Just wasn't happy. And this is under Oli, yeah? We move. We already looked to the last day of the season when we struggled into the Euro. I said, you guys, Ronaldo's leaving. Anyway, Ronaldo tries to stick it out. Not really happy. Doesn't go pre-season because he's got a family. He's got a family situation. But Ronaldo still actively looking for other moves because loads of clubs are interested in signing Ronaldo. We move into the situation where Ronaldo's kind of waiting for his time. Ronaldo leaves. First pre-season game, Ronaldo goes home. Does Ten Hag cuss him out when he could have cussed him out? Ronaldo leaves at halftime. Never seen before. I've never witnessed that in football. A player that was playing and then goes home to beat the traffic. But we said, you know what? He said he cussed all the players. He said, let me not single this player out. It's fine. Then we had the Spurs game. Ronaldo doesn't come on. Ronaldo, it's your manager's prerogative to play who he wants. I'm the manager. Ronaldo walks down the touchline, goes home on one of the best performances. Mad thing. Fulham. Ronaldo ain't there. He's with Piers Morgan. What do you want me to do? Did I break this situation down? Or is he moving mad? Ronaldo's doing breaking news. They're rolling out the thingy with Piers. What are we talking about? Treat the players the same. You, man, have moved mad. Now we bring on, so you use those two situations and say, well, these situations are not the same. You got one guy that says, in the interview, he says, I'll never respect that manager. This, that, and the other. How does he play for me? He's in big, bro, he's with Piers chatting shit. Yeah? I can't play you, bro. You made it untenable now with that interview, and you knew what that was. Everyone's doing that. There's an interview that we haven't seen that Roy Keane did on MUTV, and he never played for us again. Just to give some context. Now we move to this Rashford situation. Rashford embarrassed himself on the weekend. He shouldn't have played. Rashford was enjoying life in Belfast. It is stupid. Rashford should be fined. Rashford should have to miss. He missed the game. But when you lot are saying, more should happen, well, how much more do you want? What do you want the situation to turn into? Because I know financially, we're not in the strongest position. Are we saying, should we embarrass Rashford on the world stage because we're angry with him with how he's played on the pitch? Are we looking at the other performances and saying, well, because of all of that, this means this? No. This guy done something stupid. He tried to live it up. And if we look at Rashford's history off the pitch, how many infractions are we going to say he's had? Let's talk about off the pitch from now, from him bursting onto the scene to Rashford today. How many scandals, off the pitch scandals, have you seen? I'll wait. I'm not saying that he's the perfect pro, by the way. I'm talking about if we're just looking at the moment. He celebrated his birthday party, which was stupid. That was ill-advised. Rashford celebrated his birthday. Shouldn't really be celebrating a birthday party after a loss. Some people feel differently. But then you talk to him about that. This is not that. This is This is the stupid one. The birthday one, some people, it depends what kind of pro you are. I'm not having it. I'm not celebrating my birthday. I ain't raving when we just got pumped to City in the area. That's a mad thing. This one is bad. This one is worth the fine. But if I come to Carrington, this is my thing. If we get to Carrington, Monday morning, and I talk to Rashford, and Rashford is apologetic and he accepts, you've been dropped for that last game, and the fine is coming, and I need you to do better, Rashford. I want better from you. And he says, yes, you know what, coach, I'll do better. Case closed. Man, them are saying it should be longer than a 3-game ban. How? Why? So what now? So what do you think after the 3 games, he's going to change his behavior? Because think about you with your situation and stuff. Did you get grounded and think, you know what? Ever since that punishment, I'm changing. Have you been excluded and thought, ever since that exclusion, you know what? That was what I needed. I needed a good 5 days out of school. Now I'm going to be focused. No, it don't work like that. I know you need to send the message, but you need to be careful because this end of the day, you got to look at these players as assets as well. Sancho was a 70 million plus player. Yeah. With the situation with Ten Hag, we'll be lucky to get 40 to 50 million. We'll be lucky. That has not been handled. That's not ended well. That wasn't a good ending to the situation. How Ronaldo left was not a good ending. These player breakdowns is not good for the club. It doesn't make sense. So while I get it, some people are saying, come down, be stronger, be stronger. Well, to what avail? Because what do we achieve if we say, boom, 3 games out. Now you come back, now there's a relation breakdown with the manager. When we could have just handled it there, nipped it in the bud and said, you know what? I demand more. This wasn't good enough. You made a fool of yourself. And let's not act like mad things are not happening with players anyway. You've made a fool of yourself in this moment. You've been dropped. You're paying the big hefty fine. We move. Thursday, show me something. Thursday, I need something from you. You're now in deficit. I need a big performance. That's what I'm asking for. I don't understand how, as a community, but because you know it is, when you get down to it, because man, them are angry with Rashford's lack because he hasn't tracked back properly or he hasn't done that. Well, you're talking about 2 different things. We're not talking about you're talking about you don't like the way he plays as a player. I understand that. I'm not saying Rashford has been incredible this season. This has probably been one of his worst seasons for me in football. At the end of the season, he would be a player that I would consider, saying, you know what, maybe you need a new environment. Maybe you've achieved everything. You've been here your whole life, and maybe you're not as, I don't know, maybe it's gone stealthy at this club. Maybe you just feel like you've met everything that you need to do at this club, and now you need a new experience. You need to be the new guy in the dressing room. Maybe you need that. You know what I'm saying? You're just too comfortable. That's fine. I can agree with that, but I'm not going to depreciate this asset purely because I have to send a message to the fans. And then the killer is the argument I had with Flex the other day was Flex was telling me, what messages send this, that, and the other. And I'm saying, Flex, like you do know, like he has to be hard on these players and rare. I said, no, Flex. While I understand that, you lot acting as if, let's say Ten Hag was just given the time to root out all the bad eggs, but then playing deader players and we lose. No one is comfortable with us losing week in, week out. It's not like we're saying, manager, fix it, clean out this house and everything will be fine. No one's saying that. Nobody's saying that. No one's saying, you know what, I'll be happy with bad results as long as we change the culture, because we're not giving him that kind of time. We want results right now. We need these things right now. So we got to put the best. I know that Anthony is not the best option. Facts. He's not. So what we now, or what should because the other argument could be, well, Newport's not a game to hurt the player and this, that, and the other, bro. So what? Make you miss a bigger game. So would that appease you as a fan? You're gonna be mad. You want results. End of the day, it's a results business. You want results. If he's apologetic and he said, you know what, I need to do better, and he shows up on Thursday, case closed. Man, a 3-game ban. After 3 games now, you already heard how the media was acting already. He said it's internal. 5 to 8 questions about Rashford. We're sorting out internally. Because when the way I move, they'll now say, Ten Hag this, look how he's treating his players. Bro, it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand where we want to go with this club sometimes. I really don't. I think we're just doing too much. We're doing way too much. The issues you lot might have with Rashford, the underlying resentment that man them are feeling because of his poor performances, let's not bring that into the what should happen in with this situation. He's foolish. He went out, it was ill-advised, he missed training, he was unprofessional in this moment. We haven't had a lot of unprofessional off-the-pitch activity. You can't even label at his door. That for me, I believe this is his first one. Off the pitch antics. In how old is he? 27? Come on, man. Anyway, that's how I feel. I'll open the lines. I ain't even looking at the comment section. I hope I can be heard. I know I can because I looked at the mic thing. That's what I'm saying. You lot, let's go, man. Let's talk. All right. Boom. Lines are open. Pin. I don't even care if the comment section's against me. I'm ready to go, fam. I'll be like Jon Snow, fam. All right, let's go. Lines are open. Lil Yoyas is bringing in first. Let's go.
Okay, KG.
Yes.
There's a lot of what you said that I disagree with.
That's fine.
What we don't want to do is award mediocrity and not having the standards of Manchester United. If it means players that are not doing what is expected of them to be at the highest caliber and they don't play, I'm willing to take that risk because this season to me is written off.
You're ready to take what risk?
I will. If Rashford, in my opinion, I believe Marcus Rashford should not start the next game. I'm not with everyone saying he should be banned for 3, 4, 5 games because I think that's silly. But the fact is, the next game is more important than the game against Newport. It's in the Premier League, and we want to finish at least in the top 4, ideally. In order to set the standards, you need to be able to show that you can do the basics of a professional footballer. And if you're not turning up for training because you're out the previous night, and I know it happens a lot with other players, whatever. But if you're at Manchester United, you are expected to be at the best club and do all the necessities for a professional footballer to prepare for a game. I think what he did was not right at all.
It wasn't right. But then but if he's apologetic and you find him and he's missed the game, which he did miss, so if that game was against Arsenal, would you be happy? If the FA Cup game was against Arsenal?
It doesn't matter who it's against. The point is you should be professional at all times when it's expected. If it's a couple of days before a game, go out partying. I don't care. But it's the day before. Have standards. And this is why this is where I disagree with you.
But I'm saying have standards in Rashford's time at the club. How many times has he done something like this?
I'm sure there's been several times, but it's not been publicly put out there.
No, I'm saying that in what we know, you can't just say I'm sure there's been several times and not what do you call it. So you have no evidence to say that you've seen him do this.
Regardless, even if it's one time, this is the standard of Manchester United. We need to be at the best.
I'm hearing you say with no evidence, there's what do you call it? There's been several times.
It doesn't matter. The point is, even if it's one time, it's unacceptable. That's my opinion.
We know that. So with this one time, that what do you call it, that you've seen, and then he's been fined, he's missed the game. And when he was late for thingy, he missed the half, and then he brought him on. So I don't understand. So what? You don't want to break down the relationship for what? To what avail? So you can sit down as a fan and say, you know what? I like how he's handled that. Missed 2 games. Well done, Ten Hag. It don't make no sense. If I can see as the manager that, you know what, he's sorry, we've gone into character and everything's fine, and we've drawn a line under it, let's start playing football again. Why can't we move forward? But then
Key word is he shouldn't start the next game.
But then I'm
Keyword
saying
is he shouldn't
that's
start.
for you as a fan, though. That's for you as a
Mm.
fan. You are not satisfied with the punishment. But then what? Like, why should he satisfy you as a thingy? If I'm looking at Ten Hag and saying, you know what, I can see. I've gone to Carrington. He's apologetic. He feels bad about this thing. He hasn't done this before. He hasn't done this before. This is his first time that we've seen on the media. So what are we doing? But now
You need to set the standards for the young players, KG. The youngsters like Garnacho, set the standards. You need to, there's an important game coming up. You're not starting the next game. I didn't say kick him out of the squad altogether. Bench him. He was out for this first game. Bench him for the next game. You do not have the right to start until you're pulling up punches again. Until you show me on a consistent number of days you're back to being solid in the training pitch. That's how I'd look at it. I want you to be on time.
Oh, so solid in terms of result, or solid in terms of your how you approach coming to work.
Application coming into work. That's as simple as that.
And we're saying that, what do you call it? Because we haven't heard the background of Rashford lacking professionality, being late. We haven't heard these things on his name. This is the incident. The other incident is celebrating his birthday. There's two incidents in Marcus Rashford's time off the pitch. Am I lying? He celebrated his birthday when, bro, why are you celebrating like that when we lost? Some people feel he should celebrate his birthday though. I'm not in that camp of saying, bro, I still think it's a bit silly. Celebrate at home, fam. Yeah? This one, missing training, is silly. This was stupid. You're out in Belfast, enjoying yourself, but bro, pay the fine and move. This ain't even a big deal. Man, them want blood. I'm like, bro, like, what? Guys,
yeah, I disagree with the extremities. I disagree with the extremities because that's people's agendas. I'm not with that. For me, you're at Manchester United. You shouldn't have done that. You have to, when it's an important game where you would have probably played, you need to learn. Listen, you need to get a serious slap on the wrist. You're not starting that game. We'll have you come off the bench if needed, but you don't have the right to start that game, in my opinion, because you didn't set the standards by lacking professionalism by going out. We missed the Newport game. Fine, you had some illness. Okay, we can use that as a cover-up. But when it comes to an important game like the Wolves game, which we need 3 points in, I'm not starting you because you didn't show me the respect to come in and professionally on the Friday when we saw pictures of you outside on the Thursday. I would do this with any player. I don't care the fact that it's Rashford. Yeah. For me, the standards were not kept with Marcus Rashford last week, and I'm personally disappointed. But if it was a team that I was managing, it'd be the same way. I couldn't care less. Set the standards from now.
Yo, I gotta keep it moving. There's other people that want to jump in. Listen. Good chat. Let's go. And I hear it. I know some people are mad and disappointed with how I'm coming at this, but I'm like, bro, like if I'm not seeing any sincerity, if he's not looking like, you know, coach, I've messed up, I shouldn't have done that, then I won't play him in the Wolves game. If I come to training and I'm seeing someone that's like, you know, coach, shouldn't have done that, I apologize, rare. I still find him. I still made him miss the Newport game. We move. We have to move. Like, I'm not trying to get to a stage where I'm depreciating an asset, or let's say you have a big fallout with this guy, and then now he's soaking, he's in the, what do you call it? This is still a business at the end of the day. I've got to manage these guys, these assets, because if I do want to sell, I want to sell for the top grade. Let's say now, if I want to sell Rashford, but I've fallen out with him, how much am I getting for him? Not a lot, because I know you lot want him off the books. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, there you go. And this is a different issue. Man, I'm talking about him strolling on a pitch. That's not the same as what you look like. That's not the same. This is a different issue. Anyway, let's go.
For me, I think that's unforgivable, because what I think, if you look at Ten Hag, right, you look at what we do know. So you're saying that at the moment you don't know all the accusations, or there's no prior issues that he had in the past. But if you look at performances on the pitch, right, if you look at what's been happening, and if you look at the attitude, now attitude as in him replying on social media, him giving the celebration, him not running on the pitch, all those things can lead into or can be evidence of a bad attitude. Now what you have an incident, right? The manager came in and he said rules. The rules was that, for example, don't come late to meetings, this and the other, right? And he says that you must sacrifice for the team, you must suffer for the team. We are in our worst moment, right? For this season and for last season, we are in the worst moment we've ever been in the last 2 years, right? And you decide bun the rules. I'm not going to care about the rules. I'm not going to care about the team. I'm going to go out and party. Not my birthday, because I already partied on my birthday when it seemed a bit uncomfortable. I did it anyway, right? But it's your birthday, so it's your birthday, celebrate. But this time, it's time to buckle down. But everybody's now coming back. It's time for us now to actually kick on and have a good season and try and save the season. And you go out and party. That shows utter disrespect to the manager. It shows utter disrespect to the players. It shows that your character stinks. And the thing about character can't be changed. You can't change character. If you don't have integrity, you have to then change. If you lie, you have to then tell the truth. You can't turn a lie into the truth. And that's character. What I'm saying is his attitude has been appalling. And if his attitude continues, because it's spiraling, it goes from performances, it goes from coming late to team meetings last season, and then it goes to him celebrating, and now this moment. What I'm saying is all these moments are leading up to a bigger issue. The biggest issue at the moment that we have with Rashford is his performances. Is he helping that? Is he helping that by even showing up to training? No. So now we have to make a decision and say, as fans, this is unacceptable. The fact that he's not doing anything on the pitch now becomes irrelevant, because now we're looking at the character of the person. The person, regardless of if you're good, if you're bad, if you're unreliable in your attitude and if you're unreliable in showing up, then all of a sudden it's now a different conversation. It's now not a conversation of okay, get it right, try harder next time. Nobody. You have to actually now do something else. You actually have to change. We have to have a conversation of, Rashford, where do you see, how important is Man United to you? If for you to go out, there's a whole preseason you can go out, because you chose to be a footballer. You chose to sacrifice half 3/4 of the year to play football, right? For money, big money. For that money, you have to make decisions that unfortunately you can't go a night before training or on a random Wednesday night and have fun because you have the money to do it. You have to sacrifice, because that is the role that you said, that you documented when you signed the contract. That's what you decided to do. So if that's what you decided to do, and you put pen to paper and say, this is how much I'm going to get paid for that, I'm going to give you so much commitment, so much responsibility, and then you don't do it, a fine is not good enough. A fine is not good enough. And I think for Ten Hag,
what's the answer?
sell him. Sack him. Sell him.
No, so wait, sack him.
Sack him. Sack him. Sorry, Rashford. Sorry, buddy.
Sack him. So what's tear up?
No, I don't. Okay, don't. Let's not.
I'm trying to. I need to understand. I want to know what we want, because I'm happy. I want to sell. Don't get interested. I'm happy to sell Rashford at the end of the season, but I need to sell a player that is worth something. I don't want to break my window.
The transfer window's open. Rashford have a big agent. His agent is amazing. Sell him right now. We sell him right now. We all of a sudden, everybody in the club, every single person in that dressing room will change their mind on how they see the manager.
Just imagine. I hear what you're saying, yeah? So this is the January window, because I get, like, us fans, we just talk, but we're not even deep in like what we're really saying. No one is moving in Jan. The value, you've seen how the things are. Who's paying big money in Jan right now? Clubs are not doing business. FFP is a real deal. If you're gonna sell, I'm happy to sell Rashford at the end of the season. I'm not saying keep Rashford here forever. I'm not impressed with Rashford this season. So it's not me here saying, you know what, Rashford's been a phenomenal player and he must stay at Man United for the rest of the time. I'm saying, guys, what you're asking for, if you want to sell these players, you need to sell them in the best time, in the right market, and you're giving something that is worth something. You can't sell these depreciating, because if you look at his asset, Sancho depreciated, unfortunately. He's still talented, but he's depreciated. He's not worth, what do you call it? He was worth 75 million before. Now he's not. Why? Because of a breakdown, and I know the manager doesn't want him. If I do this again, it doesn't make sense. I'm saying at the end of the season, happy to, but I've given him a fine. I know that, what do you call it, on the pitch, he hasn't shown me all the energy that I'm looking for. But now what? I'm going to drop him a few games, and that's gonna show him the standards.
KG,
show him that.
Listen to this scenario. All right, I'm just thinking about it now. You saying that there's no value in the January market. Okay, what I'm saying is, right, Man United is PR. They're crazy. When it comes to PR, they know what to do. All right. What they need to do is, or what I would do in this situation is, get his agent involved, Ask his agent, we're looking to sell Marcus Rashford. See if he can get a club. What then I will also do is I will leak that information to the press, to Fabrizio, and it will say, according to reports, Man United is looking for buyers for Marcus Rashford. All of a sudden, everybody's on alert. Rashford now Rashford has to make a decision. He now needs to come to the realization that I'm not. For me, I feel like Rashford's entitled. Right? That's my personal opinion. That could be very wrong, but I feel like
He
Rashford's
is.
entitled
He is.
because because he get paid the most of money. Then I guess
This
his
is your
opinion.
last point. I've got to keep it moving,
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
way. Yeah.
So because he get paid the most money, because he scored 30 goals last season, because he's currently the most recognized striker in our team, he needs to play every week when he's fit. All right. So I think that is played on his mind. So all of a sudden, if you create a bit of friction between the media and between his agent, and you tell his agent, look, the club is looking to sell you, maybe you get the change. Maybe you get the truthful. Maybe you get the honest Rashford now.
If I
After
put you
that happens,
if I put him on the block on the transfer window, I'll get a better Rashford. You think?
I'm saying it. We need to change. We need to change. We need to try something here.
All right,
We need to
cool.
try
All right,
something.
John Morgan, pick up yourself. Listen to what John Morgan said. He said, some of you lot saying put him in there with reserves. If I put him in there with reserves, yeah, is that gonna have a better reaction? No. If I, bro, you lot, there's people here that said the Sancho treatment was disgusting. People were saying, how can Sancho get lunch by himself? And then the same people are here telling me, treat him like Sancho. But you don't even like how Sancho was treated. Are you not mad? This didn't work. This, end of the day, this is a club. You have to, the way you manage this club is, do you want to lose the dressing room totally? Do you want to do that? Like, you have to manage these. While it's, I get fans, you lot, the fans have their, this is how I would like it to be done. But if the manager and the team and on a whole, the squad is like, you know what, fair enough. What are we fighting for? It's just as fans, we want blood. As fans, we can't stand this player. We're pissed off with this player, so we want stronger sanctions. We're mad at him. And I understand. You lot, I get it. You're mad at him, but we can't manage the thing like that. It doesn't work. Anyway, let's keep it going. Man, them are mad. So mad at Rashford, they'll take anything. Keep him with the kids. All right. Charles.
Yo,
Let's
see,
talk.
brother,
Yes.
I'm with you on the Rashford thing. I don't think it's a big deal because we've all been late and all that. But you see me, yeah. If you're going to go raving the day before training, as a bare minimum, you show up to training.
Mhm.
I don't care. You have to show up. When
Yes.
you are now on 300K, a leader in the dressing room, how dare you not show up?
Yeah.
How dare you? And for that alone, as a leader, that's at least two games, not even on the bench. Rashford is 27. He has been at this club for how many years?
Yeah.
He should know what his roles are by now. He should know how to act professionally, as John Morgan said. 2 games at least, he is not anywhere near the squad. Nowhere near. Another thing I want to point out is the way the bass in your voice used to change for certain players. Yeah.
Mhm.
When it's Bruno, when it's Rashford, you have a very calm voice. It's like you're talking to your daughter. When it is any other player, you have voice like you're talking to a grown-ass man.
Put names on that bullet, fam.
Oh, for Bruno, your voice is very calm, very, very sultry. For
Yes.
Rashford, pillow talk voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
For Garnacho, you're talking to a baby. For
Yes.
Hoyland, it's like that is your ex-girlfriend or something. There's still love there. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
For Mainu, it's like your long lost son.
Yes.
And it just, but for other man them, you see Dalu. Oh my days, that's a grown ass man. Onana, that is your up from long fam. You see what I'm saying?
All right. So wait, remember, look, I hate these, what you call it, yeah? I hate these.
Exactly. You have to hear it.
Wait. So he's saying, and you know what, yeah? I'll be honest with you. Onana is feeling kind of uppish. I
It
won't
is
lie.
office.
I'm feeling,
There
but
is-
then I'm telling you right now, yeah, I don't have the same relationship with everyone. And you know that. There's people that you talk to and you're like, you know what? I like how you've moved. I'm happy with you. I'm not too mad at you. You see, yeah, nope. You
Yeah,
gotta do
but then
more.
the thing
It's like
is,
on this channel, like right now, you would sometimes you go over the 3-minute mark. Absolutely. Uncle, go over the 3-minute mark. Yo, go. What? Should everyone get the same amount of minutes? No.
yeah,
Because
but
then
no, but
like,
that's the problem. Yeah, we go over the minutes when you're into the conversation when we're speaking sense. We earn it. We don't just automatically come in and get 7 minutes. That is different. It is
And
earned.
some people, and Jake, when we talk about what you call it, some people haven't earned the respect. Onana hasn't earned that thing. What do you call it? Delo hasn't done enough to earn it. Now he's
Rashford
doing it
hasn't done
now.
anything to earn anything.
Rashford before
Bruno
was
hasn't done
earning it.
anything. No.
This-
No. Let's stop this. Let's stop this because Rashford has done as much for this club as Anthony Martial. The way we talk about Martial is like, bro, if we see that guy on the road, we are rushing him. But you see, yes. No, stop it there, stop it there, stop
Come
it there,
on, man.
stop it there.
Rashford,
It is the truth. Rashford hasn't done anything.
Martial still hasn't scored 100 goals for this club anymore.
That is beyond. That is neither here nor there. Rashford has played 60.
Now
Rashford has
it's not there.
no. Let me land, bro. Rashford has played like 50, 60 more games than Anthony Martial. So that, like, if you do the goals to game ratio, they are near the same, if not the same. So let's just put it there. All the trophies Rashford has won, Martial has won it also. Bruno has won what? One Carabao Cup. You talk of him like he has done something for this club. He's done nothing.
I don't think he's done. Wait, hold on. Let's
done
really.
nothing. He's
So I'm
done
saying,
nothing. He's done nothing.
and this is the thing, yeah.
He's done nothing.
You know what the killer is? You know what this Rashford thing, yeah? The trial's bigger than this because you lot, yeah, I'm not on trial for what I'm supposed to be on trial for. I went raving, I moved mad, but then you lot are putting me on trial for
bro. He's on trial for everything because look at what John Morgan said in our lowest point.
Conflation,
bro.
The conflation is real. I've come into court and I said, "Raw, I'm in court for this." It's like being in court for a speeding ticket. They say, "Bro,
if you are a repeat offender, you're getting a different treatment." Yeah, you see, Rashford, he has been offending us all season. In our lowest points, you are going raving in Belfast. When we're supposed to be pulling together, we're supposed to be strong. Like, bro, we've lost 14 games this season. 14. The team is supposed to be together. We're supposed to be training. We're supposed to be getting all the tactics right, everything. And you're in Belfast looking like 2 Chainz, like about to drop a song with Lil Wayne and the Mandem. What are you telling me, fam?
Charles, listen. Give me your final point, fam. But I hear what you're saying. You're saying when I talk about certain players are ops, certain players are getting the sultry pillow talk.
Bro. Pillow talk, bro. Steady. Man doesn't even try to hide it. It's just there. It's calm. It's chilled. The second point I want to drop is all I've been saying all season. Get that bold fraud out of the dugout. Get him out. I don't care no more. The fact that Anthony played that match, we did not see Ahmad. We did not see Pellistri. We did not see nobody. We saw Anthony and Garnacho stink up the place for 80 plus minutes against Newport. 16th place, League 2. Get this guy out. I don't want to hear nothing else. He's rubbish.
All right, wicked. Thank you so much. Hey, listen, it's a big fight, fam. It's a big fight. I feel like the community, like, I ain't gonna lie. I will die on this. I'm happy to die on this. I'm happy to die on this hill. This is the hill that I'm saying, you know, and you know what's so mad? People are like, right, you're Rashford FC. I'm happy to sell Rashford. I told you there's 3 players that I will keep at this club. Leacher, for me, that's safe. Leacher, Cobby, and Bruno's there on the technicality. Because of someone that recommended you. You know what I mean? Bruno's there on a technicality. Like, that's the last player that I'm still hoping that we can squeeze something good from. And sorry, Garnacho as well, actually. Garnacho's there as well. That's it. 4 players. Everyone else, it is what it is. I'll be honest. So I'm not even defending, but I'm saying what you lot are doing with what you lot asking for is mad. You man want blood for other reasons. You man want to put him on trial for his whole career. And I'm saying you're moving mad. Oh, Hoyland, I love Rasmus. 5. Stop defending the indefensible. All right. I know, because it's deeper than the rap. Listen, RY92, you're saying I need to hold a rush.
You need a light rush, man.
Why do I need a
What
light
are
rush?
you doing,
What?
KG?
Hey, listen, look at the allegations. I wrote down some of the allegations. You know, this is the allegations that you lot put up today. Yeah? Man
Oh
said
no.
celebrating to the fans. I'm not playing well.
Exactly, right?
Someone said one of the allegations was he did this to the fans. I said, what? So wait, I'm on trial because I done this to the fans, and I said they're chatting too much.
We put Maguire on trial for cupping his ears to the fans, and it wasn't even in a United game, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I remember you were one of them.
Go on.
All right. For me, I don't even care about how Rashford's been playing this year because the whole team's been dead. But my thing is, I feel as though the manager's standards are dropping, and it's not just now. It's been going on for months. Where every time you listen to him in his interviews, it sounds like his standards are dropping, and he just keeps giving excuses for things we're not doing in games. And so I think this is just another chapter where if he's soft on Marcus Rashford, what the message that is projecting to the rest of the squad is, oh well, hang on, if he can get away with that, we can get away with anything. And so I think he still has to lay down those markers, not just because of how Rashford's been playing, but because this is completely unacceptable. You cannot do this as a senior player at Manchester United. Not even if Ten Hag doesn't have standards, the club has standards that if anyone should know, it should be Marcus Rashford. If anyone should know,
Rashford should have been. He should never have been this. It's indefensible to say, look, missing training because you're raving in Belfast is unacceptable. If he like, I'm saying, so if let's say he's apologetic, he takes the fine. You've already missed the game because Johnny Evans traveled. You didn't travel, like you missed Newport in it. Yeah, you're saying I need more.
Yeah, we not even for the fans. I think the manager needs more. The manager has to show Rashford that no matter how much he earns or how he played last year, Ten Hag's the manager of Manchester United and Marcus Rashford's a player. I think it's more about putting Rashford in his place. There is no other hierarchy in Manchester United apart from the manager and the players. So it's more about the manager putting his foot down. And I think it's not so much about the fans seeing it, but Ten Hag doing so that the players see him.
I'm saying this is an action for the fact. Just imagine if let's say I've disciplined my daughter, yeah? Let's say my daughter's come home, done a madness at school. But I've seen that, what do you call it? In this discourse that I've had with my child, I can see, look, she means it. She's sorry. I've disciplined her. I've given her the whatever. I've disciplined her. But now it's like, we must move. Draw a line on it and move. Or am I going to hold this over their head because I'm like, I need to prove to everybody else that I'm in control. Me and her, the understanding is clear, is set. They know my standards, and now we move. Or am I going to say, you know what? Because I need everyone to know that I'm laying down the law here. We know who's in charge. So what are we talking about?
I think KG, and the last caller was right. You know, there are some players that you do treat almost as much as you would your daughter because you have that love for them, right? Now let's change the picture for a second. You're in charge of Manchester United as the manager, and after what Andre Onana has been pulling this year, he pulls what Rashford just did.
Wait, go on, say again.
What are you doing?
What?
If Onana did what Rashford just did, what are you doing?
I'm trying to. Hey, listen, yeah. You see that useful charge, yeah? Hey, you know that one when you can get sent back to Nigeria? You know there's different.
Onana, we are going back home to visit our relatives.
Hey, I think, bro, there's loads of us. There's like 7 us in the house here. And we know the child is getting sent back to Nigeria. We know him. You know this.
We are going to see your uncle in Abuja.
What's going on? You know this once, yeah. People think that everyone's the same. We're not. I was not treated the way my sister was treated. No one was treated the same. Even in the African family, they will actually tell you who their favorite child is. Your sister's favorite.
This your brother, eh? Something is wrong with him. He's
It's
from
going.
your mother's side of the family.
I'm not even saying there's no bias. What? That one is Sandy.
I like Rashy. I like Rashy. I like Rashy. I think he's a good player, but I think at times if we
They want me to answer the question. If it's Onana, I'm going mad because I'm not happy. I'm telling you, and I'm saying they're not the same. I'm in that thing.
I know.
They're not the same, and I get it. Like in this situation, yeah. My thing is, I don't even believe there's any. The value for Onana is already dead. I don't even. If we sell Onana tomorrow, how much money we getting? He's been dropped for the Cameroonian side for somebody that is dead, even deader. How much can it go on? Sell Onana. How much you selling it for?
Onana. Oh, I
Yes.
wouldn't even pay 2p for it, man.
No, but
my team in Melbourne here, maybe 10 mil, like 10 mil.
10 mil. 10 mils, 10 mil.
Yeah. Australian dollars.
Hey, how much is Rashford worth? How much is Rashford worth with no beef with the manager? Like right now as it stands.
Rashy, based on his performance right now,
yeah,
plus English tax,
yeah,
I would say I'd still go for 60 mil,
60 to 70 mil, yeah.
Yeah. Still on English tax. Yeah. I think that's how much he's worth.
Hey, how much
even with the
hey, how much is he worth for a like a manager fallout and breakdown?
On Sancho settings. I'll take about maybe 30. If Scott McTominay was going,
that's enough. This is enough. Man, you lot are forgetting everything. You lot, I want to sell. I'm happy to sell Rashford. It's deeper than it, bro. Bro, if this doesn't work, let's say, okay, the manager takes on Rashford, yeah? Rashford doesn't change his opinion. He doesn't change his attitude, this, that, and the other. Because I can still have a plan to sell you, Just because we handle this moment now, I could still send you abroad. I can still send, this is enough. I'm saying, let's draw if we realize in this moment, we draw a line in it, move. At the end of the season, you're gone. Anthony, gone. These players can be sold. I'm not saying keep everyone. I hope you lot can hear that. I hope that's clear. I'm not saying keep everyone. I'm saying let's not mash up everything in this moment. If he's truly sorry, we can move. But you lot want more. Let's go. Let me bring in Uncle. Uncle, I might even take this Russian still. I'm gonna bring in Uncle and Mark as well. Yo.
KG.
Yes, Uncle.
The forefathers would say that the fact that you don't want to hear the truth does not stop it from being the truth.
Okay.
I will give you a bit of context for this Rashford incident. Marcus Rashford is one of the senior players in the Man United squad, right?
Yes.
We need to understand that first. I strongly believe that if you're a leader and you have more responsibilities, when you fall out of line, your punishment should be more, because of how much of a leader you are and because of the way the younger ones are looking up to you. Personally, I don't feel he has even been punished. And I will tell you why. It is very simple. We had 2 weeks break, KG.
Yes.
2 weeks. This man could have gone to party at any point during those 2 weeks. He chose the night before the training to go and party and called in in the morning of the training and said he's not feeling fine. I don't consider the Newport match a punishment for him because let's tell the truth. He said he was sick. He didn't attend the training. He was going to miss the match anyways. That's the truth. He didn't train, so he was going to miss it anyways. So it's not a punishment if he was going to miss it anyways because he didn't come for the training. You can't count it as a punishment if he was still going to miss it.
Do
You understand?
Do you see what the fine's going to be?
But it's not fine. These people have make money. You understand? You don't hurt these people by giving them fines. You understand? They make money.
Even when a rich man is trying to part with his money, you know, I'm letting you know, even when I go out for drinks with these rich people, they're not dipping into their pockets like you think they're supposed to.
But that is not what hurts. That is not what hurts the footballers. It's game time that hurts these people. That's the appropriate punishment. There should be a suspension and there should be a fine. But I don't believe the Newport game was the suspension because, like I said, he would have missed the match anyways, simply because he didn't turn up for training. So this match is not the suspension. He would have missed it because he didn't show up for training. Will you play somebody that didn't come for training?
So
you won't play the person because he was not there.
So then, how long is fine for you? How long is how long is the suspension for you?
Personally, I would have said a 2-match suspension, but 1 match is okay. I sat out, even though he would have missed it. But I think he should miss the Wolves game. That should be the match that he gets suspended for. That Wolves game is the one he gets suspended for. And like I said,
let's say for instance, he's on the bench in the Wolves game. Doesn't start.
He should not be on the bench. He should not be on the bench, KG. That is not a punishment. You don't punish people with half punishment. He knew what he was doing, KG. Let us not the forefathers will say it's somebody who shows himself at every place will one day look for somewhere to hide. He could have been discreet about those movements, but he went out and knew that people were going to see him, and he clearly lied because it's not that he wasn't feeling well. KG, you should understand respect. It was not that he wasn't feeling well. He knew he partied that night and partied into the night, and then he called the club to lie that he wasn't feeling well. What does that say about the respect for the club?
Listen, my thing is, again, all I'm talking about is if you, let's say we go toe to toe. All right, let's say we do this, and he feels that I was harshly treated. The same way, remember, some people still stand with Ten Hag calling out Sancho, saying, he didn't do enough in that thingy. And then Sancho saying, nah, this is taking the piss. I'm the, what do you call it? He said he's the, what do you say? He's the scapegoat.
The scapegoat, yeah.
There you go. We didn't see the issue. We don't know why he's saying he's the scapegoat. He said he's the scapegoat. What if now, in this moment...
I don't even know why Sancho will call himself a goat when we have the Messis and Ronaldos.
Can you imagine? He said, but imagine... So now in this situation, Rashy says, I'm not treated fairly. And now we have a breakdown. Because Sancho came out. Sancho was the last person in this world I would have ever heard call himself a scapegoat. But he did. So if he feels that he's unfairly treated, what do we do now? We don't have to. The unfortunate thing is, with the club, we have to be careful how we manage each situation. Now, at the end of the season, I'm happy to sell players. Smoke and mirrors. Same way how players can lie, a manager can lie. I can tell you, okay, we draw a line in it, but I know I've already marked it off. It's like friends that you borrow money. I'm still your friend. I know the next time it comes to borrowing peas, I'm not giving you any. You're not coming to me for peas. I'll be like, yeah, we're still brethren. Guess what? We get through the thingy. Let a money conversation come up again. I'm not giving you a dime. Why? I've seen
that is why I am not saying suspend him till the end of the season. I'm not saying drop him and don't play him again or send him to the youths. You know, I am saying suspend him for the next Premier League match. That is the right suspension to give him. At the end, after that, we can bring him in. Because, like I said, the problem with our club is we keep giving players excuses. Aubameyang was the top goal scorer in Arsenal. But when he started attending parties and was not serious, Arteta suspended him. They did not die. Arsenal did not die when Arteta suspended Aubameyang. They did not suddenly fall and go become relegated and get relegated. We are making these players feel too important. And the problem is when you start making players feel more important than the club, then other players in the setup, right, will start gravitating towards that player. If the manager wants them, they will gravitate towards that player that is relevant. Because if that player backs them, the manager cannot really do anything. You understand? We should stop giving players these excuses. With
And is that
Marcus Rashford should be the first.
how do you readdress that? It's something that you address at the end of the season, though. Right now,
Yes,
yeah,
we address him at the end of the season. But
yeah.
for what he did during the weekend, we should suspend him for the next match. After that, bring him back and then address the whole thing at the end of the season. His future at the club should be addressed at the end of the season. But what
Absolutely.
he did last weekend should be addressed immediately.
And that's where we just, and this is why,
Those are two different
and that's
things.
funny in this thing. This is where I'm not there. In this thing, I think, look, draw a line in it. If you come in, bang couple goals in the thing, because I still believe that you shouldn't be at this. I can see the way Marcus Rashford swans about. I know that he needs a new challenge. This guy's not locked in. He ain't tracking back. I know.
Rashford will not. I can bet you, KG.
Yeah.
Rashford will not perform well at another club. I'm willing to put my money on it. You see the hype that we are giving Rashford. If there is anything that should show you how great a player is
Yeah.
his ability to evolve. Even Mohamed Salah, there was a time Salah was
Put at another club.
A one-trick pony. Salah would just run down the line, but he couldn't really do anything. He came in under Klopp, he evolved. Tell me one evolution that Mark Rashford has evolved. He has played in United for one season. Tell me how Rashford has evolved as a winger.
No, I'm saying he hasn't. Last season was his best season. He hasn't evolved. Rashford is still doing silly. I'm not trying to defend how Rashford plays on the pitch because he's been rubbish this season. There's no way to bring that up. Like, I can't say Rashford's been amazing, and I've said it many times. I don't know if I need to say it in another language. Rashford, I'm willing for Rashford to be sold at the end of the season. I'm not thinking, but I'm talking about protecting player value. I'm talking about the dressing room that already looks fractured, where people are saying they're not running for the manager. We leak a goal straight after half time, which means the players are not inspired by the manager. Do I need to add this?
So if the dressing room is already fragile, KG, why is he prioritizing a party over training? As a senior player, you know the dressing room is already fragile. You should be one of the first people that is all hands on deck to make sure the dressing room stays together. As a senior player, you know the dressing room is fragile. You know the manager is under going through a lot. You understand? You should be one of the first people to turn up for training, to encourage others to show up. But clearly, he didn't see this match as relevant enough. That's why he decided, you know what? I'll party overnight.
Yeah.
I'll just tell them I'm not going to come for training. It just shows where his mind is. Because he should be one of the first people as a senior player. You know that the dressing room is fragile. You know that let's just ride this out to the end of the season. And then we'll by the end of the season, we'll look at things again. You had 2 weeks. But it was the night, 2 weeks since our last match. It was the night before training that you decided to go party.
It's indefensible. But It was mad. This was the maddest. When I look at Rashford's decision, this was mad, up there, foolish. But then I'm like, again, I would love to move on. I think that
I don't mind moving on.
I don't think that we should, like, especially you've seen that this, bro, with this situation, yeah, even though the team won, there was this, that, and the other, bro, this was the whole conversation. It overshadows. Now you drop Rashford. Let's say you drops Rashford. Rashford's on it. You already know how the media go crazy. This will be the piece.
But they know. But this is what he brought upon himself when he went to the club and people were taking pictures of him. He should have known that this was coming. KG, he's not a small boy. Rashford is not a small boy. He should have known that this was going to happen.
Uncle, we chopped it up. Uncle, I got to keep it moving. Let me see what Mark has to say. Mark, Mark is
listen, yeah, you're doing me like Ten Hag did Sancho, blood. Man brought me up there, said what?
I thought you was gonna jump in. I thought, wait,
do you know what? I respect my elders still, so you have to let Uncle have his time.
No, they said you were just in here third wheeling, fam. I thought you jumped in, fam. I thought I was gonna
because my point is, but KG, my point is separate to what Uncle's saying, because my point with you is that you're not holding the manager accountable. That's as simple as that.
All right. So all right, give me a second, bro, because I feel like it's another type of punch, a couple other swings that come in. Let me read these super chats and I'll come back to you. Here you go. He didn't stick behind Jaden. He didn't stand by Jaden. He threw him under the bus. He has his favorites. And it's funny how those guys are sacking him. Mad thing. Bro, he's stuck behind him, bro. I might be an alcoholic, addict, gambler, and importantly, a condom hat enjoyer, but I always turn up for work because this is what professionals do. KG, hate. We're gonna do this. Koala, big up to you. What do you got? Tilshang, KG, what would you do? What would Sir Alex do? I think he sent an absolute clear message to the rest of the dressing room, irrespective of what it does to the result. Yeah. When we talk about this, man, it was mad. But then we've seen our manager. Hey, remember when Scholes didn't want to come on? he gave him a one game ban. Scholes refused to come on, so he's not coming on. It's documented. But obviously, the players that do stuff that impresses you, you make the right move. I know what you call it. Was it Sharp? Who was it? Sharp and Giggsy. They were raving, fam. Fergie pulled up to the rave. He pulled up to the house party. He brought back Giggsy. So Sharp. Don't tell me about treating people different. It's normal. It's life. Everyone's not get treated the same. He said, Sharp. Both of them was in the rave, Both of them was doing up enjoyment. He said, Giggsy. Giggsy. Give it Giggsy. And the season. That's what he gave him. Not the first time. It's not it's the third. Ollie told him he needs to focus on field matters instead of side hustle. Twice with Eric Ten. Hey, bro, it's the third. Are you talking about his charity connection, bro? He was doing charity, fam. Come on, man. Allow it, bro. Rash is not getting sold in January. Imagine someone, what in the crack is in the system of John to say sell him in January? Come on, man. Man, them Jan. We just don't want money at this club. Rashford's not getting sold in January, but we need to look closely at Rashford, the future of Rashford. Behavior and attitude is not on point at the minute. Absolutely agreed. Hey, Karma, welcome to the family. Let me drop a bomb. Respectively, sin bin yourself. Cook to a stream. Shut up. KG, his future won't be cited anyway. He knows the manager will be backed and will be sacked, and it will be restarted. He doesn't run for the manager anyway. One game out won't break him. Rashy wasn't amazing last season. He's just clinical. Everyone is just blinded by goals and assists. This morning is all right, Mark. Let's go. Let's talk about Ten Hag.
All right, KG. What I'm saying is, I feel like your points about Rashford and Sancho and Ronaldo and Varane and Maguire and whoever, it's all because you're Ten Hag in, and you're ready to die on this hill, essentially. So, and you said it, you're going to die on this hill. So you're even saying that you'll back favoritism if it comes from Ten Hag. So if Ten Hag says, I'll deal with one situation one way and another situation another way. Because it's Ten Hag, essentially you've made your mind up. Ten Hag is good for this football club. Ten Hag is going to bring, success to this football club. We need to give him time. Let's make Ten Hag parallel with Alex Ferguson. We gave Ferguson time. We give Ten Hag time. I believe I believe that your thought process is like, if we give him time to cook, yeah. If we give him time, he's gonna get it right. That's your theory, right? That's your basic premise. So it kind of means that no matter what happens, whether it's results, whether it's fallouts, whether it's these kind of things, I feel like your perspective will always be just back the manager though, because it's not his fault. If we lose, it's the players. If the players that you like, or the players that Ten Hag starts to fall out with, it's just like, well, actually, no, Ten Hag's doing the right thing. So I feel like your stance is more so back the manager because he's good for the club. Am I right or wrong in saying that?
I feel there's a lot of truth in that. I feel there's a lot of truth in that. I think that's where I disagree, because I feel like as Manchester United, we need the best in class in all our areas. We know our players are underperforming. Facts, yeah? And remember, this is Ineos are sitting back and looking at this mess. And KG, they are side-eyeing Ten Hag like, bro, what's going on? Yeah, because really and truly, it's mess after mess, and mess off the pitch. And let's be quite honest, mess on the pitch, because Rashford is not putting up any trees. So whether Rashford goes to the rave or not to the rave, he's playing poor. So it doesn't matter what he does off the pitch in terms of, I'm not mad at players going out and whatever and enjoying themselves. But if on the weekend when they're selected, they're cutting in and whacking the ball into Rosette, I'm like, bro, listen, I'm more concerned with your on-field performance. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? So if, let's say, Rashy had the season that he was having last season, went to this rave, Miss Newport, went to this rave, and would it be what it is now? Honestly.
No, I think definitely not. Definitely not.
If it was last season, it was like, would it be where it is now?
But he earned it. You're right. He earned it by delivering on the pitch. But my point is, KG, you're saying people can't be mad, but he's not delivering on the pitch, KG. So that's really what people are mad about. They're not mad about really his conduct going out for a rave, bro.
And this is what I'm saying.
They're mad because he's not playing well on the pitch.
And this is what I'm talking about, because the charges really, them are mad at the on-field activities. Let's have it right.
You're right. That's correct.
Correct. And then that's what. And when you're in court, let's say you're gonna charge thing, them really want to charge him for other things. But we've got you now. You're in court.
You're right.
And you know what?
But I feel
I
feel like there was an element of that with Sancho as well. Yeah, because it was like, all these facts started coming out of nowhere. And people are like, how could Sancho call call Eric Ten Hag a liar? Well, we call him a liar because we see him like every single week in the press conferences. We see it. We see him say, "Oh, Anthony just needs time." Bro, that's a liar, bro. That's a liar. Bro. A liar says that Anthony needs time. It's for me, I don't mind if we sell Sancho or whatever, but my thing is we have to hold everyone accountable, KG. You can't skip out on the manager. You can't just make your mind up that Eric Ten Hag is good for Manchester United long term. Because in my opinion, his signings are failing, bro. They're costing us money.
Wait.
What? Yeah, red card. Time out. But red flag. What is it you mean? But listen, but what I'm saying, KG, is like that's a wild comment still. But
I don't even understand, bro. Man heard all these arguments and said this. He's on track.
But to be fair, KG, who I'm talking about is Sancho. I'm talking about Slyly, Onana, Rashford.
Oh my god! Nah. It's a coincidence, bro. Mark, see you later. Shit, Kenny Bayo. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna get rushed. Yeah. You lot are some meaty rushes, fam. I've done well, fam. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought I was gonna be under it, fam. You lot, I ain't hearing strong. The takes have been taken, yeah. But you lot are some meaty rushes, fam. I'm doing well in this thing, fam. Nah, right.
Yo,
I'm doing great in here, fam.
Wagwan KG, how are you?
Kenny, listen, Kenny, because this right now, yeah, it's peaking it, and I'm in war mode. Kenny, you need to be. Don't be in here stuttering, fam, because I'm not playing well. I'm not playing with the community today. Kenny, do you know what you're trying to say and where you standing right now?
So personally for me, Rashford has been unprofessional. So
Yes.
for me personally, he has to be sold in the summer. I do agree with you. Just the based on the FFP stuff that you spoke about. So
Yes.
so yeah, I think the summer should be the best time to sell him. But as the thing goes, his punishment should be 3 games of ban, 3 match ban. Yeah, three
Three
match
match ban.
ban.
Three
Yeah,
match
for
ban.
me. Yeah,
3 matches.
yeah, 3 matches.
All right. Let's look at the games. Hold on 1 second. Man United fixtures. Man wants a 3 match ban. Okay, so you want him to miss Wolves, West Ham, Aston Villa, and be back for Luton.
To be honest, regardless of this games, he has to be banned, man. He has to be banned.
Okay.
Like,
And if it doesn't go the manager's way, would you still want the manager? Let's say that we don't get, because that means playing Anthony in it or playing one of the just someone dead. Like, I'm not saying he's even better. Well, he's better than Anthony. I believe Rashy's better than Anthony every day of the week. Yeah, you're comfortable with that, and you're comfortable with whatever happens. Like, let's say we don't get the result, you're comfortable because he's trying to lay down the standards and culture of the club.
KG, as Compo Smurf has been saying, the season has been over anyway. So
No, the
I'm
season's not
more,
over. No, we're in February, bro. The season's not over. The
bro,
season's not
bro,
over,
bro, bro. Do you think are we gonna get top 4? Do you think are we gonna get the FA Cup?
bro. Right now, the season's not over. It's not. It's mathematically the season is right now. Bro, we have a game on Thursday. The season's not over, bro. We're in Jan. The season is not over. I need you to understand this. Do I want to have this war? You're telling me 3 game ban, 3 game for you, 3 game to prove to you that he's in charge. But are you willing again? Because I said, you know what? If everyone's on this cultural reset and letting him do what he wants, then let's not be too mad. Let's just say, you know what? This is going to take time. Right now, we're fixing the culture. The results, we're not really focused heavy on that. But we want results. We need results first. Results first. Everything else after. But you still want 3 games out. Cool. So go on. You're gonna play Anthony versus it's Anthony versus Wolves and West Ham and Aston Villa. Okay.
I would
And we've only got
play
one striker. We've only got one Hoyland. We've only got one striker, by the way.
I mean, it's cool because literally we are just playing 1 game a week, man.
All right, cool. No, not true. We got a game on Thursday and Sunday. So anyway, let's move this forward. So let's say, yeah, it's Hoyland that plays, yeah. Let's say it's Hoyland that plays. Hoyland gets injured, but we still need to send a message to this player. Who are you playing?
I would say Amad Diallo, Holland up front. Yeah, Holland up front, and
Hoyland's injured. I don't want to. I'm not even trying to. Just imagine. Let's just imagine, for imagine's sake.
yeah,
Well,
sure,
Hoyland's ill. Let's use that one. Hoyland's ill, but you set the 3 game standard. What are you doing?
That would be interesting question. I would.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I would say Amad Diallo up front then.
Okay. Mm-hmm. wait. So, bringing Karim. Sounds like bringing Karim for free games. Move! Kennedy! Kennedy's in there.
I promise, like, and even it's been a weird these past few months, and knowing how.
I told man, I said, make sure that you're. I told you. I said, listen, I'm on a mad thing this morning. Don't. No one call it bullying. No, don't you dare. This whole community that everyone's against me this morning. No one that can't even be in the power of bullying, fam. I told man. I am.
You are disgusting. You're a disgrace. You're an absolute disgrace. Man was so desperate for a W. He said, who can I pick? You.
No.
And then you put him on the pressure and said, don't you dare stutter before you answer. So now he's panicking in his head. Nah, disgusting. Absolute disgusting. I was over here screaming, stand up to him when he was for, bruv.
Was it nasty work? Was it nasty work?
That's disgusting. Disgusting. Bullying settings.
Bro, I told man, I said, listen.
This man in the room. That's what you tried to do there. I don't know what he's like. I'm not even cussing it, bro.
Listen. I've been taking on the room, fam. I said one time I bought in Uncle and Mark. Mark was chilling. Mark didn't want to. I said, raw, okay. Mark waited.
And then he cooked you afterwards.
No, bro. Listen, I didn't feel that way. Don't let me do a poll to ask who got cooked today. You know who's won this debate.
I dare you to put a poll. I dare you to put a poll.
All right.
You're not going to even like the results.
Go on.
Put a poll on.
I think the poll should happen at the end of the stream, but I'm gonna do it now anyway. He won the
poll
debate. The debate. All right, cool. KG.
You see how many comments are asking for a poll? You know that. Look, KG, you're in trouble, you know.
I'm ready for the poll, fam.
Cool. Put it on.
1 second. Look, the poll's live. All right, cool. Yo. Hello? Wait. This is you lot looking at the phone. Hey, why? I can't even. I don't even know what's for my vote.
Bombastic side eye.
Emotional, damn it!
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. You lot allowed to be pricks, but I can't be one. You lot are crying. What? Wait a minute. So hold on. You lot allowed to be pricks, but I can't be a prick as well. Nah, man. This is how the city is reporting. Nah, snitch. Oh man. No. Bro. Let me see how that poll's doing. I'm winning. Oh wait, there's one when I got 12%. Raw. 58%. Oh man, I'm doing well. Nah, you can't be saying. Nah, you lot are crying. Hey, bro. Said nasty work. Nasty work.
This is rub.
This is shameless. KG, do you know what you're doing? KG, what you're doing right now, you professional
Yeah.
comedian. You're bombing on sets. So you're trying to roast the crowd. Big man, it's not gonna work. Let's start pulling up receipts.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're gonna pull up the receipts.
Go on. All right. Let's.
This whole thing
I'm
about
not.
this whole thing about you being Ten Hag in is BS to me.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Don't
I'm
have
Ten
the
Hag
same have the same energy for the same thing you had for Sancho. Have it for Rashford. I don't want to hear any excuses. My guy went out. I'm not saying sell him in January. When it comes to summer, get rid of it.
Yes. I'm happy to do that. We're on the same boat.
Wait. You said this is his first time. This is not his first indiscretion. Pre-season, what did the manager do? He said he wasn't happy with certain people in the camp not taking it seriously. Malassi, that was pictures of him on Insta. All through summer, the man went partying in America, not taking pre-season tour seriously. He was playing false nine. Sancho, he was hitting bench for players that didn't even play pre-season. Sancho, he didn't get a fair crack at the whip. I'm not here defending him. What he done, I wouldn't have.
No, you're here. It sounds like you're defending Sancho, bro.
I'm showing both. And let me show both sides.
Yes.
Let me show both sides. I wouldn't have come out and done the tweet. But in the same breath, when the manager said what he said after a loss, and we all know that game from the right side where Sancho would have been playing, we was awful. And it was awful. Yeah. You've now come out and said, "Oh, Sancho didn't play because he's not taking it seriously." You know the United fans are emotional. So what happened? Within 15 minutes, the amount of abuse that this guy got on his thingy, that's why he came out and said what he said. I'm not saying it was right, but in the same instance, you have to then treat everyone else the same moving forward. So if you want to put the foot down and be like, "Oh, I'm this Northern Viking man that takes everything seriously," same standard to everyone. Because when Harry Maguire was getting the abuse, no one came out and started doing sorry in defensive, all of this stuff. When Sancho got it, when Martial got it, when De Gea got it, when Ronaldo got it, why is it for this Rashford you want to protect him? He's only had 2 good seasons, and I would argue the same as Martial. You can't have 1 good season every 4 years and then tell me, because he came from the youth academy, we have to build it. Brother, you're 26, 27 years old. You should be balling out. I don't want to hear any more excuses. I'm not doing player FC. It's either you're United player or you're not. And you need to stop bringing up these meaty guys in the chat that are going to be going, we get Benzema. Bro, you can play Bruno as an attacker.
Oh my God.
No, KG, for real, before I let the other guy talk. Play Bruno as a false nine. Firmino came from the Bundesliga as a cam. He wasn't a striker. And we've seen this already. Bruno's defensive capabilities of him staying in one position. He wants to be all over the gap. I'd rather you just be up front. At least we know that you are a barriers. You can bury when the chance is given to you. But more a sense, I know you're going to want to assist. We've got someone up front who can assist. So rotate it. Play Diallo. I'm tired of this Anthony you. Go do some salsa and acai in Brazil. I'm tired of it. I'm not saying selling.
All right.
I'm not saying selling.
Listen.
I'm not saying selling.
I heard what he said. He's cooking, and this is. I was expecting some of this energy, fam. This is the energy I was expecting all day. It took Mr. Australia to get here, but I'm still ready for this guy as well. What have you got to say, Abs, bro? Then I'll jump in and say what I'm saying.
I want you to answer first. Now I want you to answer. Let me give you the chance to answer.
Sancho, all I heard was strong Sancho defending. I know that what you call it.
Cool. One second.
He's talking about Sancho in the 9, fam. You look, no one wanted Sancho in the 9.
My simple question is, do you want good standards set for all players in the team?
Yes, I do.
So then Rashford is going to get punished 2 free games. He's going to get a fine as well.
I don't want 2 free games. I want the big fine. Punish him, even if he starts on the bench, and bring him in.
He deserves 2 or 3 games. Because quite frankly, you don't go raving before training, before a game. You also don't go raving after you've been cooked by your rivals, right? So that's 2 already this season. He said, "Oh, it was my birthday party." Why can't you plan your birthday party way before or way after a Man City game? Or is it wherever we played? That's 2 times already. This man, and also let me now add, he doesn't run on the pitch. There's no hard work on the pitch. He doesn't try.
Here's the new charges. You lot are trying to No. I'm saying right now.
This is called character building. You're allowed to do that in the courtroom. If I'm in the court and I'm saying this guy is a repeat offender, this is what he does professionally, I'm allowed to do that. It's called character building. I'm allowed to do that. And his character stink.
As a character witness,
am I allowed to him to go raving with two?
Finish your point.
As a character witness, can I not bring up other things that he's done? Can I not talk about the other good parts of his character? Or are we not bringing that in? We're not bringing up the other good parts.
No, because you told me to talk. You told me to talk. You told me to talk. So I'm talking. As I'm talking, my character building says this guy is a failure. This guy is not serious.
Go on. They said, listen, even Uncle's here. So right now, Uncle, jump in because you said that you want to jump in as well. What's going on, Uncle?
KG, you have blockhead. You have blockhead. Nothing is going in. Nothing. He's not listening. Nothing. He's not. That is headphone. That is headphone. There is something playing in the background.
Noise cancelling.
KG is not listening. He's not hearing anything. His head is locked. You have blockhead. You're nothing. There's nothing anybody saying.
He's listening to music right now. He's not listening to what we're saying.
No, I'm listening.
KG, hold on, Uncle. I don't think KG is doing this purposely for like entertainment purposes. I think, me personally, he's doing what a Nigerian guy does, isn't it? This is where Rashford came from the youth academy, so he's free. He didn't cost you no peas. He's zero. Yeah. We bought somebody who was supposed to be touted as this talented youthful player. He's come in and we spent big money on him, and he's not performing. And he's done similar things to the youth academy person. You're obviously gonna have some kind of different emotions and feelings to the person who come from the youth academy. Not because it's because of the youth academy. KG's doing it in my head because of money, because that's the only thing. He's like, yes, Rashford didn't cost us anything, and this guy did, and he's not performing. But in the same breath, it's not one tree doesn't fit all. If this guy, we spent bread on him, he's not performing. Yeah. And this guy, we've known him since he was 8. We've known him since this guy, he's been at the club since he was like, even younger than that. We've known him since he was 8. And he's now doing all these disrespectful things. I don't care if it's your birthday. We lost against City. Don't go out. You've heard Rio Ferdinand and these man talk about after they lose a derby game, it means that deeper. You're supposed to be a Mancunian, born and bred, mate. Proper Mancunian. Some dead accent. I don't know what that was. But it's supposed to be a proper Mancunian. Yeah, stop the bomb. But like, bro, and you're doing these little things, and it's like, I don't know if it's off the pitch because you're feeding kids. Everybody wants to now give that as a leeway. Bro, I'm seeing what I see on the pitch, and it's like, I'm seeing a player who's been given too much too quick. He believes he can do basically what he wants. In my head, I think he went out on Wednesday, got tipsy, and he was feeling the vibe and was thinking, bruv, they're League 2, man. I don't care. He's probably gone out again. And
exactly. That is exactly what he did.
He's probably gone out again.
Exactly what he did.
He's probably gone out again. And gone, I can maybe ride it. It's cool. And then he's got to early hours and goes, nah, F it, man. I'm not going. And then this is
that is exactly what happened.
And then he's called his workplace to call in sick. He didn't realize that his picture was coming on social media. So he lied. He should be getting a warning.
He even lied. He lied to United because he told them Wednesday. He told United Wednesday. It was the Athletic that came out and said he actually went again on Thursday. He lied to United and told them it was only Wednesday. He lied.
Also, KG, by the way, you're getting cooked on that poll as well. By the way, I hope.
I don't know if your daughter, if your daughter is among the children he's feeding, because I don't understand this bias. Is he feeding your daughter, KG? Is your daughter among the children he's feeding?
No, KG. I don't want to do. No, KG. Banner aside though, for real. Like, you need to actually understand though. Like,
yes.
By you saying, give him the fine and let him come back in. This is not a Rashy Sunak thing where you break the rules and then you then pay 50 quid instead of 10 bags. Like, bro, if you let him back in, it sets precedent. Like, look at Garnacho already doing up the selfish thing, wanting to be the next star boy. It's not being star boy no more. It's a team game. If you let him back in,
exactly.
If you let him in, it's just like, oh right, now it's really on. Now everyone in the change room knows. Okay, so there's one rule for him and another rule for me. It just creates bigger fraction. You got us ruled by the iron fist. It means every man's got to be under the same thing. If one
can I just add again?
The floorboard comes off. You got to nail everything down, and it's the truth.
Can I just add again? This is after he did that celebration. Like no one can't chat to me. He went to go and break the rules, and you're going to allow that and let him come back in. So then he scores again,
and the whole thing about do you want to start Anthony because Rashford is not? It is not that KG. You don't. That is player power. You don't say because there's nobody better. Because there's nobody better, Rashford should come in. He should sit down. If we lose that match, we lose that match. But you can't take incompetency and bring the person. Imagine in your workplace, because you broke the rules, but they said that there's nobody there to do it better. And then they bring you. Suddenly he begins to feel undroppable. You can't let those type of breed those type of culture. That is unheard of. You're a Niger boy. You know these things. It's unheard of. That was sent.
Uncle, you can't.
I'm getting good. Let me call one of my bridges. I was getting good. The pressure was getting worse and worse. The pressure was getting worse. I'm gonna bring him back. I just need to talk to Joe Blackman to help me out. Joe.
Brutality. You was getting beat up in there, fam. It's your fault. It's your fault for rushing Kenny. Yeah, you rushed Kenny and then everybody came and beat you up, fam. You see? See, I didn't even see that comment. It's just the truth. That was the Kenny Avengers. Yeah.
No, I got too confidence. I said, let me take on 3 because I'm good.
You got to be up in the corner, man. Got your lunch money taken.
I was fighting for my life in there. Someone in one of the people. Wait, there has to be someone in the chat that is supporting me with this Rashford thing, man.
The funny thing is, bro, yeah, you know me, I'm a Ten Hag inner, yeah, always Ten Hag in, yeah. But I don't know where your comments are coming from this morning, though, bro. I'm sorry. That's why I didn't say tag me in or nothing, innit, yeah? Because honestly,
to say no one's here that can. No
bro,
one.
I think this one you made a big mistake. Well, you read the room wrong. You thought there was going to be someone to defend the Rashy comment, but you know what?
No, do you know what it is? I tried to take on too many at once. I should have taken my.
Well, not even. I think if you took on one by one, you're still going to get the same answer every time. Because are you not tired? Let me ask you a question. Are you not tired of Rashford's attitude, fam?
I'm ready to sell him. No one's hearing that part. I'm ready to sell him at the end of the season. I'm saying,
yeah, but but why shouldn't he face judgment for the crap that he's done?
You lot saying 3-game ban, and I'm saying, what if that fractures the whole thing? We've seen.
Bro, what's he been doing this season? That say for him sitting out all season. I've been saying to drop him anyway. So why not drop him? All season we've been saying to drop him.
And we dropped him for Garnacho. We dropped him.
So let him stay dropped.
This is what I'm saying. And that's what I'm
saying. So let him stay dropped.
I feel that the previous, you know what? It's because everyone's so angry with this player about a list of other things. We can't look at this case on a case-by-case basis. I've gone in for a speeding ticket and now I'm on a murder trial, fam. How? What's going on? Where are these? Wait, bro, I didn't even think we was going to argue this. Yes, I done a mad thing, but I was speeding that day. But bro, what's going on?
No. It's kind of like what End to End said as well. Yeah, look at you, bro. Look at you. Not you. I'm talking about Rashford. Yeah, look at you, fam. Come in there, stating your case. Yeah. All right, I'm talking to Rashford now, bro. Yeah, you got previous blood, and I told you last time. You thought I was joking. 3-match ban. Yeah, you're lucky it's not 5-match ban because I told you last time. Yeah, I gave you favoritism last time. And the time before that. Now you're standing here telling me that you went out on Wednesday. Then I find out from someone else that you went out on Thursday. And then you called in sick. Don't make me hit you in here. Yeah, don't make me.
Get out. NLBMF.
KG, I mean, yeah, defending you, trying to let me in. But first of all, I think
you in. Don't worry. I'm gonna bring in these guys because you said you're here to defend me, fam. You need to do what I was dealing with, fam. There you go, fam.
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
camera
let's
back
go.
on. Who next?
Hold on,
Let's go. Come on.
let me read this. All right, NL, bro.
I got you. I got you.
You got me. Thank you, bro. KG, yeah, we read this one. Rashy wasn't amazing. Yeah, read that one. KG, bring me and let me defend you. Lies are being told. That's one. Oh, yeah. KG was benched for lateness against Wolves earlier in the season. To repeat a second time means you lack respect. Sit him out the Wolves game. All right, cool, bro.
There you go.
Bro, these lot are good competitors. They know what they're doing. Don't look at me. That Mr. Stella's very focused.
Let me just quickly say something before you start. We have KG's tracksuit, socks, clothes, everything. Good luck trying to get it back.
Man's not running it back either. Man, you're laughing. Man's not running it back either. Keep laughing.
Good luck trying to get it back.
Oh my God.
The whole Rashford situation, I think you're just taking it too far. I don't think a 3-game ban or 2-game ban is, is just taken to the limit. First of all, the birthday stuff, right? That people try to say, he went after that was already planned. That was his brother's birthday. It wasn't him celebrating his birthday actually, but he was together. But that was his brother's birthday. They already planned about that. They wrote that was a story that was that was dropped that it was him and his brother's birthday celebrating together because they already planned.
So he went out. He went out.
That's the first one. The second one,
you still went out, yeah?
Okay. What? Yeah, you can't just. The second, we'll come back to that. But the second thing about this,
no. Excuse me. You cannot stammer. You dare not stammer. You cannot stammer. Don't do that. Don't do that.
The only thing on my mind is business, and this guy is not business here right now. You're just shaky.
This guy is stammering.
This guy is
stammering.
Let's keep it.
Talk to us.
This guy is shaky.
Let me talk to my boy.
Let's keep it real.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen. I know the pressure's strong.
No, I'm fine, KG. I'm fine. I just have to get to my mouth.
Oh, you got a team on you. Hey, bro, I'm bringing you back in. I'm gonna bring them back in, but please, bro.
Yeah, I got you. Relax. I'm ready to defend. The birthday stuff was already pre-planned. Like you won't just at the end of the day, the guys are human beings at the end of the day. We are humans at the end of the day. You still have to. You can't just deny saying, "Oh, because I lost a football game, no, I'm not gonna go out." That makes zero sense. The birthday stuff was already planned already. Just because you lost a football game doesn't mean you just decide to say, "No, I can't do it anymore." No, that's wrong.
Bro, where you from?
United States.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because you can't be a proper United fan like that by saying, "Oh, it's Man City."
You can't also say that because
City derby. I'm not hearing none of that stuff. KG,
KG, quickly.
No, you can't just hold on. KG, you tell me.
Yeah, you can't say that because even if he's in America, American fans are not standing for it, bro. He knows what the Manchester derby means.
But them man are cool with John Morant. American fans are different. Them man are cool with their players for throwing up switches at buses and stuff. Is different out there. What their man take for their players is different. Let's not compare the two. That's why.
What he's saying? What he's saying? The John Morant tax.
Man is saying he's putting a switch at KG. Man is saying he's putting a switch at another team's bus and he's only getting 10, 15 game suspension. That's why he's going, 3-game suspension sounds harsh. Bro, he went out after a game, multiple offenses. He's indicted. Stop it. What are you defending?
It wasn't even his birthday. It wasn't even his birthday. He's not obligated. He was not obligated to go out. He was not obligated to go out. The rest of us that didn't go out, do we have two heads?
For the people, let me pause it for the people. If you're not understanding the point that Mr. Estrella is making, he's saying that people defended John Morant after he was pointing a gun at the away team's bus, and he said that his punishment was that harsh. So he's saying that it's the jar tax. So if you don't know what he's talking about, he's not saying American fans don't get it. He's saying they're letting things off. All right, cool. Just so the people, just to make sure you know that he's not saying that Americans are not real fans in that. All right, cool.
Because it wasn't even his birthday. But let us leave the birthday on Mr. NLBMF or something. Because I don't even know what that your name means. You're taking some sort of simplify your name. What is NLBMF? Is this some sort of a Black Lives Matter movement? Or be what? Simplify your name. Talk about the one that he did this weekend. That he went to party for 2 days. What do you have to say about it? Some moving like you're eating your chewing mango or something.
See, what I have to say about that, him just, crying for that just for Thursday, right? I already said the fine is fine. I'm fine with the, him getting fined for 2 weeks and getting suspended for like 2 games or 1 game. That's already fine by me. But with Ten Hag, I already know it's not fine. It's not pulling him down for
No, but this is not a Ten Hag issue, my man. Stop moving about. I'm talking about Rashford.
I'm telling you guys right now. I'm telling you guys right now. No, I'm telling you guys right
KG,
now.
who is this guy, Seth? Who is
KG,
this small boy? Where did you bring this boy from?
Sorry. Let me get my guy out there. You can do this. You can do this. I'm gonna.
I promise, like, and even it's been a weird these past few months, and knowing out.
Hey, this is a mad morning still. Yeah, I don't even think I brought in my guy for backup, but I got cooked at the end of the show, and so did my guy still. This is a cooking. I thought it was gonna end better than this. I didn't even set him up. He said he wants to. Don't tell me. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. Nah. You lot can't say I set him up when he put the super chat saying, let me in. I'm going to defend you, bro. Bro, see, this is ego getting rushed. Bro, how did I get him rushed here when he sent this? Is it me? Hold on. Nah, you lot, man. That's the thing he said. Anyway, you know what? I'm not apologizing, though. I'm not apologizing. Oh, that's a Sancho special. I still feel like, watch it. It's not. I used him as a shield. Can't use a snake. You can't use it as crazy. Man. Hey, listen, this show, I haven't spoken to Laddie before. There's a few people here, but nah, because I still feel like, do you know what? Do you know what I'm going to say to you, like, Yams? I haven't, Yams. Listen, I'm going to bring the target back to myself. You lot are not thinking about the business element of this. You lot just want, this is honestly, financially, what you lot want to do doesn't make sense. We can't risk, and Ten Hag can't risk this, honestly. I still feel this way. Ten Hag can't, like, you 3 game ban. Some people are saying 3 games. Just 1 game's not enough. Wolves is not enough. This is the ramifications of this. Ten Hag just said about Sancho, he didn't train hard enough to be selected. Sancho doesn't play for the club anymore. I didn't think that was going to be the straw that did it. That's what happened. Now, we can take on Rashford in this moment. I want to get Rashford out at the end of the season. Financially, this move doesn't make sense. And for Anthony, he struggled against Newport, guys. I would rather, again, the players go on a run, find the form, and we see where we can finish this season. Salvage the season. I still feel this way. I'm not trying to lower the value and bring the media circus from dropping this. I don't want that. Find him, see if he understands. If Ten Hag feels like I had the conversation with Rashford and it hasn't worked, then by all means, drop him for the next one. If they find a mutual understanding, then what are we fighting for? Unless because I have to prove something to the fans. The fans don't even like me anyway. What am I proving to them? Let's keep moving this way. Let's try and get the best out of results. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm on. Anyway, I felt that way from the beginning. I feel that way now. You lot made some great points. How good do you think Rashford is? Better than Anthony. Just better than Anthony. And you say Glazer speaking, bro, you lot see our financial woes at this club. It's really bad. It's like, I know you lot saying, don't forget about the books. They're not your books. Well, it's so bad that Ten Hag's in meetings, Ten Hag saying nothing can happen in Jan. The club is saying, don't expect anything in Jan. We don't even have loan money. There's no loan money. We don't have Weghorst money, and Weghorst is dead. Come on. KG stubborn, absolutely. That's the spirit of my father. That's the spirit of my father. Absolutely. I'm my dad. Anyway, for the people that didn't get on, CEO, Rashy FC, I'm not in the FC. Anyway, Kenichi, I'll apologize to you, bro. I knew that you would struggle under the lights, and I did you dirty. But I got rushed on the back of it, bro. Everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, President Rashy, see, piss off. Hey, poll. Hey, let me read the poll results. That poll result must be. Yo, the poll. 86. I don't even think I've seen 86% before. Yay! 86 bare votes. Okay. I'm leaving. I'm gonna justice.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.